So I had to go through a lot to clear out my phone to do this video. Don't mind my hair's in a ponytail. So I wanted to do an eyebrow video for you guys on how I do my eyebrows. Now, I wanted to do an update highlighting and contour video, but I don't know if I have that much space to do it. So I'm just gonna do the eyebrow video and then upload it to YouTube, then delete it out my phone after it's uploaded, then do the other video. So this is my kit, and I'm gonna take the lightest one, which is this one right here, and I'm going to underline the bottom part of my brows. Now, when I'm doing my eyebrows, I like to do them first and then outline, but I want to show you different ways that I do my brows. So what you want to do is take this brush right here and push your brows upwards. Push them all up. As you can see, I need to pluck. So pluck and trim. So I like to do one brow at a time. Okay. And where those extra hairs are growing in, I'm gonna go over them. This is good for beginners to outline your brows first and see if that's how you want it to be. And once you outline your brows, you look and see if that's the way you want it. And then you continue. So now I'm going to take a real light one. Lighter than my skin. So way light. It's kind of like a white. It's optional. You don't have to do this that I'm doing. But I want to take a real light white kind of concealer and conceal my brows. And what you can see I'm doing this is to push up my brows so I can see exactly what I'm doing and the arch that I want. And I look in the mirror and make sure that's the arch that I want. And then I look, is that the arch that I want? And it is. And once you do that, and then I'm gonna take a concealer color that's mostly like my skin tone color. And I'm gonna go a little bit thicker with the concealer. Like, not thicker, but I'm gonna go up a little bit. I'm not gonna go as close to the eyebrow like I did in that one. And it's because when you're doing this, you don't want to be too close. And then you mess up and then you have to go back in and fix. You just want to leave that space there so that way when you do go into fix, you ain't got to worry about nothing really being there. So keep your hairs upwards. Just remember. And now that I got it even, I'm going to sit down and turn away from the lights. And hopefully this doesn't fall. Ooh. And I'm going to go on this palette. I'm going to pick up this really dark brown. And it's the same as the highlight and contour, my highlight and contour palette thing. And I'm going to pick up this brown and mix it with this brown. And I'm going to do my brows. Now, when you're doing your brows, you want to outline. And this is just for the front part of my brows. Outline. And this is the part that I want to look natural, is the front part of my brows. So as you can see, I went above. Now, naturally, your eyebrows don't have to be that thick, and they don't have to push out so far. I'm just blending this in and fading it out pretty much. Is what I'm doing because I want to give that fade effect. And I'm going to take up this whole space right here. See? You see how thick this is? Then you want to go in with your blackest black. Whatever you use, eyebrow pencil, eyeshadow. And you want to push that into your brows. And I want to stay within my brows. And fade that. So now that you're done with one brow, I want to go back in with the same concealer I used for the top part, and let's thinning this out so I don't look like I got bushy brows. That's not attractive at all. And then I want to go in that with that lightest light and fix whatever that needs to be fixed. And you want to be careful. And then go to the front part and round it off. Square it off. Make sure it's even. And it's the way you want it. And me, I'm going to get a little bit closer to my hairs. That way, my nose will line up with the brows. Always remember that. When you line up your brows and you're doing your brows, make sure it lines up with your nose and the way you contour your nose. Make sure that lines up with that. Make sure that's what you want. So I showed you the side that I did with outlining the concealer first and then going in and shading in and then fixing. Now I'm going to show you what it's like to do it without using the concealer first. So again, I'm going to go in with that brown, fade out. And you see how it looks really thick? It's not going to stay like that. And then you want to do the black. But you still want to leave that brown peeking out because that's where it's going to come in looking natural. See me, I have very, very dark brows. And to use like light brown and all that stuff is not going to work. You're going to tell my eyebrows are fake. So what I like to do is I like to shade in with black. And a lot of people do that. But I don't make it noticeable that it's black eyebrows. You have to shade it in with something, or else you're just going to have really weird eyebrows. And I've seen it. So now I'm just outlining on how thin I want it to be. And then I'll bring it in with this area and make sure that lines up perfectly. And it does. And I'm gonna go in with that light and get the fixing. Push upwards. I heard somebody say before that your eyebrows are not identical twins. So they're not going to be identical, but you want to make them look even. And as long as your brows look somewhat even, you're good. And what I like to do is I like to push the concealer into the brows a little bit to fade it out. And check and see if that's how you want your brows to be. And if that's how you want them to be, you're all set. So I'm just fixing the areas where I got concealer on them and shading in just a little bit more. Get some of that brown faded into the front part. Yes, fade in. I'll be right back.